Welcome to the podcast. It's me, Chris and Siobhan. Listen to us talk about stuff or don't.
Please. We want sponsorship.
We ain't working no 9 to 5. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast, episode 4.
Yes.
I am Pat, which is actually short for a lot of people wondering what PA stands for, and it stands for perfect. Joining me is Chris, which is short for and Siobhan. And today we're going to be talking about some things that are trending, like Oasis are back and they're trying to rape people, it seems.
The R word, the other R word you're not allowed to say.
Then we have the Am I to see you next Tuesday? Siobhan hasn't told us what she's going to read yet, but I'm sure it'll be probably delayed and stupid.
I brought my glasses this week, so...
And then I have the Dear Pa. I'm going to be honest, I can't remember what it is, but I have it, so that's the main thing. And then we have the entertainment. We're going to do some film reviews, some series, things to watch during the week. Let's rock on. So Oasis is back in town.
Woohoo! The boys are back in town.
Well, I'll tell you, I went to see
I think
Liam Gallagher a couple of weeks ago in Thomond Park, and he was bloody brilliant. It was well worth it.
By himself, obviously.
By himself. Well, he had a couple of people behind him with instruments and vocals.
A band,
and
I believe they call it.
As it happens, yeah, because it was a concert. Really, really good.
And
really good.
how much were those tickets?
They were, I think, about €60 each. So, yeah, so 120 quid.
That's reasonable. That's the price Oasis should be. And what are the prices in Ireland?
Well, that was just Liam on his own, so he has his
I suppose you have to double it then if
his bruv is
Which is a good one.
Well, you watch his documentary. Noel is the songwriter, Liam is the singer.
So Liam is a good one.
I like Liam. I really like him.
What's wrong with Noel?
That's why I bought the tickets, actually, after his documentary. Like, he owns being an asshole. You know, he knows he's an asshole and he wears it well. Mm-hmm. And so I love him.
Interesting take. People can wear being an asshole well.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Who said you wore it well?
What are the prices so for...
They are lying to you.
Well, there's, for example, Cardiff in the UK.
Sure, Cardiff is ideal.
Cardiff?
Yes,
I know I can't say Cardiff.
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 It's not difficult.
It's getting better.
Cardiff.
Nope.
So seats ranging from £73 to £205 British pounds.
What's that in old money?
What?
Euro.
Pounds sterling is
260 quid?
400 potatoes.
Yeah. 2 shillings.
Oh, not that old.
I'm talking euros.
Well, those seats for £205, you'd want to be sitting in his pocket.
1 second. Call out the one I sent you, because that's the prices I saw, which is absolutely... They're taking turns on people.
No, come here. That's
How
different.
far?
So Heaton Park in London, right? There's a pre-show party and an exhibition fan package for £454 sterling.
That you can shove that up your hole. I've seen these things, like we do much strongman, and like
Couldn't charge
They're
that
for
money.
they're not free. Like they're really expensive, but I don't see the point of it.
They're really expensive for strongmen as well.
Yeah, they're like if you want
Are
to
they those prices?
close, if you want to meet
And you're
us,
not a famous singer.
Do you
I can
remember
sing.
being in Edinburgh last year or 2 years ago and watching queues of people? First of all, we were laughing because they're like, people paid money to queue to go up and meet our brother. Are you okay?
I'm unreal
Well, apparently some
I
other
was the
people
best
also think that.
person on the night, because not only did I lift stuff, I sang a song. I did something else, but I can't remember.
Oh, we missed
bit of
that
an
bit.
all-rounder.
We're outside smoking cigarettes. Cigarettes
So yeah,
and
it is worth it.
alcohol.
But if you want to meet us and have a chat, it is actually probably worth it, because I make it a great experience.
Okay, but so like for right here, it's the Manchester gigs. There's £453.50 for the pre-show party and fan package. So at the pre-show party, can you meet them? And what's in the fan package?
Well, for us, you get to meet us. There's a VVIP, is what they call it beforehand.
Right.
Where they get people sitting down in front of us and they'll be asking us questions. You get to ask us questions.
Wow.
Oh, that was the thing where you were all on bar stools.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So then we actually go out and compete. Then we come back, and then it's a meet and greet where you get to meet each one of us individually. Get your photo taken with me.
I suppose if you're a big fan, it's worth it. Like anything is worth what you'll pay for it.
Yeah.
So if you're putting value on something, then it doesn't matter.
There's lots of big fans of mine. They're
Huge.
so happy to meet
Apparently
me.
so.
Huge.
At the
With a
last
Y.
show, I had the longest queue,
You did
and I
actually,
came
yeah.
seventh.
Which people are very, why is he still doing
grey
strongman
man.
shit? But people can't do maths because there's 5 people after 12. But apparently, no, you just rub people up the wrong way. And apparently a lot of people the right way. So,
But
you
here,
got it, you
right,
got
so
it.
there, we have a bit of an explanation on ticket prices. So this is Cardiff Principality Stadium, right?
She's saying it weird as
So
well.
the
Saying
pre-show...
what?
She's saying it
Cardiff.
weird as... Go on.
Cardiff. It's Cardiff.
She's also saying it weird now.
I don't know.
Go on.
Anyway, so the pre-show party and exhibition fan package includes 1 priority standing ticket. Where does your partner go? A pre-show party access to an Oasis exhibition, collectible item, exclusive merchandise, exclusive lithograph, I don't know, and laminate, £505 sterling.
What? 5? Like at the end of the day, you're not going to remember all that shit. All you remember is paying is £500 sterling to hear a couple of songs that you can get on Spotify for like a tenner a month.
Yeah, but it all comes down to if you're a fan. It'll be the whole experience, this great memory that you have of that time you spent all that money for all those nice things.
I think maybe we don't understand it because we're no one's fan. I'm
Yeah, we're not fans of anyone.
ever not that
I
impressed.
couldn't pay that money to see
Anyone.
anyone. I would have to.
But you
get-
don't like anyone as much as you like yourself.
Oh,
so-
hang on. Would you pay that money to visit yourself?
No.
Look at yourself. Sit down and have a chat with yourself.
Absolutely not. I can do that for free. Why would I pay?
Sorry,
But
we
I
just
can't
met.
even think of like even going through all the films and movies because I would be a fan of that. And
He says
like-
film weird.
I know,
Film.
yeah, film.
There's no you in it. Film.
like I can't think of anyone where I would pay to want to meet them.
Tony Starr.
I'm already friends with him.
But to meet him in person.
Well, I'm probably going to meet him at some stage anyway.
Did you hear that, Tony?
We're going to meet. We're going to do stuff. We're going to do butt stuff.
Oh my God. It always reduces
But like
down
I'm
to
always like the people I'm friends of. I'm actually friends with on Instagram or was.
Yeah, but so for the lay folk that aren't strongmen that are really well known that don't have those opportunities have to pay the money. You're paying in
But
injuries.
even if I was a poor man, I wouldn't pay to meet another human.
no.
It's a very arbitrary thing
Like
to
you're
do.
paying to meet
Yeah, it's
another
weird.
meat sack.
Yeah.
with a
I'd pay it if their
talent.
superheroes were real. And I liked a
Then,
superhero.
if I could meet
would
Hulk,
pay the money.
I would
Yeah.
pay absolutely. Yeah. Or if I could meet Thor or Captain America. Well, no, he's a bit shit.
I'd still want to meet Batman because he's very cool.
I don't want to meet any of them. I don't really care.
Would you pay
about
to
them.
meet someone ever? That's a better question.
Would I pay to meet
So, like,
anyone
do you know
ever?
who I'd like
Can I
to
bring
meet?
them back from the dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you know who I'd kind of like to meet? Not that I'd like to meet him, just to like watch him. Is like Adolf Hitler. Do you know the way like he's such?
God.
Do you know the way like he's such a psychopath and all the shit that he did, and just look and go,
Why?
what is wrong with you? Just look at him, just to study him and see what's
But didn't they say what was wrong with him?
wrong with him.
No, but like when he was, I don't know, like younger, some Jewish
He was
people were
saved
mean
from
to him, so
drowning.
he was like,
That's
you know
what
what?
happened.
I'm going to kill you all.
So they probably
Isn't that basically the crux of it?
is it?
I think so. Don't quote me. And this goes out on public airways. I think that's, yeah, I don't know. Someone offended him once and, he got all torn up about it. It's like, it'll fix this? Death.
Mass.
Lots of it.
Death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Who
going
would
to
it-
wipe out your generation.
Basically. I actually.
Oh, I have one more.
Oh, go on.
Muhammad Ali.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a good one.
Because you know the way he's really funny and witty and smart.
Yeah.
I'd like to meet him.
I'd like to meet Carl
Would you-
Sagan and Brian Cox, Professor Brian Cox.
Are they dead?
Carl is Brian, if you're out there.
Hopefully
And
not.
He is. Yeah, I'd like to sit down and have a conversation with them.
Would you pay £453?
If I had it, I absolutely would. Yeah.
There we go. There's a price on everyone. Siobhan? Watch. There's someone like from Coronation Street or something.
Deirdre Barlow.
I'd love to meet Deirdre Barlow.
Sean Locke.
He's dead,
That's
see?
a good one. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
died.
died. I was
3
gutted.
years ago.
Really, really funny
Cancer.
comedian.
Yeah,
Genius. Yeah, brilliant.
Really funny.
I miss him.
What would you ask him if he came back? Were
I
you
don't
dead?
know.
That's a bar stool job, like on a fire in the corner, having a couple of pints and a laugh. That'd
Yeah.
be that conversation.
Yeah, defo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question him like Freddie would question him. Why are you dead? You just died.
Oh, actually, I thought of another one. A musical one. Freddie Mercury, just as you said, Freddie. I miss him too.
Would you pay £450
I'd
I'd
pay
pay
more.
more. I'd pay more.
for Freddie Mercury?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, probably same.
100%. Yeah. Oh,
I win.
speaking of ghosts, any
Yeah.
revisits?
Oh, no. We seem to have scared him off.
Oh. Job done.
Job done.
Didn't need a priest in the end after all.
Maybe I am a priest.
No.
I
No.
wonder what scared him off. No, I did say that they're kind of very
Erratic.
sketchy. They don't call much. They're like a bad friend.
Oh, they're like the O'Dwyers, so a bit aloof as well.
Exactly
I
like
might call
us.
on, I might not.
If we don't see you, we forget you exist.
Yeah.
And so, but and anything from, have people sent in any ghost stories and stuff?
No, what's that about?
Actually,
You shower of Well, I use my quota.
yeah. So that's a bit disappointing. Well, not for you, I suppose.
No, for us it's great, but like it's like they're acting. They're only calling when they want something, and they off then for a couple of weeks. Jeez, you
But
know
it
what?
keeps the
We haven't frightened the shit out of the pa in a while. Let's go in here.
the element of surprise.
What do we do? Fire that pillow at him for the crack. Go on.
Sure, it'd be no fun if they knew you were coming, or you knew they were coming.
Bit of a heads up though. Actually, I was here last night and it was like 9:30 and I was getting everything ready. And I sat down here. I thought I was in the house on my own.
Right.
And I was just messing away on my ukulele. And I just put up there and I never knew the Freddie was hiding behind the curtain. They had come back home from wherever they were. He was hiding there. And I just went to get up and he went, ah! And I could literally feel the hair just stand everywhere. Did I get you, Daddy?
The student becomes the teacher.
Oh my God. He got me so bad. The hair, I don't even have hair standing where it wasn't. How do you make hair stand there? There's no hair there.
It's
Oh,
so
he got
funny.
me so bad.
Only that
And
was
then-
caught on camera.
I know.
And then he's running into Lena. He's like, I got him. I got him. Oh, yeah, you got me, did you?
We'll see
Get
about
up
that.
to bed.
The bat. Get me now. So next we're going to move on to Am I to See You Next Tuesday, where Siobhan is going to give us her story of
Let her
people
get her
who-
spectacles on.
I have to get my Deirdre Barlow's on.
people who write into us with their... Well, they're not sure if they're being a bit of a cunt or
I
not.
think a lot of the time they do.
Okay. So I, 32 female, was at a water park this last weekend with my husband, 32 male, and my daughter. We were in one of the pools practicing swimming and keeping to ourselves. There was a group of teen boys there, and while I was working with my daughter on swimming, one of them came up behind me and I felt a tug on the strings of my top, untying it. I spun around and saw this 15 to 17-year-old with a smirk, and I slapped him.
Good.
This quickly caused a scene. The park staff got involved, as well as the boys' parents, who were livid at me. My husband and another lady saw it happen and confirmed that he really did grab my top. There was also a camera around the pool that kind of showed it, but it wasn't the best angle. The boys' parents threatened assault charges, and I threatened sexual assault charges if they decided to go that way. Eventually, we were both asked to leave and haven't heard anything since. My husband, though, still thinks I reacted a bit, which I don't. Am I the See You Next Tuesday?
That husband is not a man.
Yeah. Well,
God,
like,
what a weak man.
it was reactionary.
She was
Like, so that happened and she just went, poof. Like-
wrong in terms of she didn't hit him or kick him hard enough. If Lena was inside the pool playing with Freddie and someone came over and opened her top,
Oh,
Murder.
I wouldn't stop. It's okay.
the
you can
earth
stop
would
it.
actually
No,
split
that
in
would be
half
the
with the rain.
No.
I wouldn't stop hitting him.
Until he died from it.
I would literally pick
I
him
killed
up.
him until he died.
I would pick him up and I would throw him. And he'd land in the pool like, get back here.
Now, at the other side of it, he's a male, 15 to 17, so he's
I don't care.
immature. If that was my son and somebody hit him, then there'd be a brawl inside in the pool because multiple heads would be underwater.
I would walk up and just go,
Maybe he thought she was somebody else.
I don't care. That's his problem.
Well,
it's your problem if I come over and slap you.
It's the last bikini string he'll pull.
Exactly, yeah. There's enough belting going around.
Why can't everybody just get together and have a civil conversation?
At some stage, everyone needs a fucking slap across
A
the
leathering.
face.
Yeah, you're learning, growing up,
a learning
and
curve.
you get a
Do you know what? I won't sexually assault anyone anymore.
That was a bad idea, actually. I didn't think there'd be. I thought nothing would come of
The
it.
cheek is really warm. Like, can you imagine if she turned around, oh, don't do that. Has he learned a lesson? Nope. Has he learned a lesson? No. Yes, because he'll get a slap.
She could have used really, really nasty words.
That'll probably be worse.
That'd be way worse. That's it would really
And
like
he'd only laugh at
drag
that.
his whole family into it.
No, a belt is better.
Oh, 100%. She should have poked him in the eye or something. I'd like to do a small bit of long-term damage.
No,
I mean, the slap is enough. I think
No.
we don't need to go overboard.
All
and
you need
cause
is a
him to lose
death
sight
stare.
in one eye.
A death stare.
a death stare.
death
yeah.
stare.
I want to give
yeah.
him a dead punch.
So, like,
I think her husband should also shut the fuck up.
Her husband needs to grow up here.
yeah.
Agreed.
Not only did he not stand up for her, he's f***ing given out to her. It's like, where are
I know
your
who I'd
balls?
slap.
He's the next one she should slap.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Slap
Second
him
in
into
line.
his vagina.
Ridiculous.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah.
actually, because they had their daughter with them, so that was, an example. And well, they didn't say what age the daughter was, but if the daughter was 8 or 9 and saw someone tug on their mom's bikini, like, she knows that's absolutely not okay. And then the mom slaps her, she's like, "Oh, okay, I can do that."
Imagine if it's the other way around, though, right? So, imagine
She pulled
if,
off his bikini. Same thing.
Why are you wearing one in the first place? So, imagine, for argument's sake, it's your child in the water, 15, 17, 15, and he goes up and pulls off a girl's top, and she not pulls it off, but rips the cord.
You
and she
know
turns
exactly
around.
what we'd
There's-
say. If they got a
there's-
slap, you'd say, "Good enough for you."
Exactly, but no, I'd get to him quicker. He'd have a slap off me first if he did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we'd murder them.
Murder. He'd be
Murder.
dragged out of the pool by his eyelids
I'd
and
kill
slapped.
him as well, but I'd want to kill him.
Yeah,
I'd be
but
a
you
bit
can't
offended
blame
if
the
someone
person
hit-
for the reaction either. Like, you can't get mad at them. They were minding their own business.
Although then, was there malicious intent with his action as a 15-year-old boy? They think everything is funny.
That's not
Boys-
malicious.
boys
That's
being boys.
just looking for something
But boys
funny.
being boys, he ripped her top. He just probably thought it would be like a funny joke, and maybe he thought she was somebody else. And
Yeah, but
maybe-
that's not malicious.
That's what I mean. There was no malicious intent.
Oh,
So
no
why
malicious
turn around and
intent.
slap him? Except that that was like a nanosecond decision by her to turn around and wham.
So many big words. How many times did you say malicious there in 30 seconds?
You managed to say it right, though. So,
Cake
yeah.
is so malicious. Sounds like delicious.
Swap it round delicious intent.
Delicious intent. Switch your words. Can I some of that malicious cake, please?
That thing he did was so delicious. Like, he really
That
meant
can
it.
be multiple meanings.
Wow. Right then.
So, getting back to it, is she the see you next Tuesday? She absolutely is not. The husband, I think, is the biggest
He is one.
yeah. See you next Tuesday there with his, I don't think you should do that.
Yeah.
Oh, God, weak man.
It's okay. She's her own man, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So she's not then.
She obviously
She's
has
enough
the-
man for the both of them.
She
Yeah.
has the balls on the vag and the, what does he do? What's it like, an empty meat sack?
I don't know.
Meat
He
sack is
paid
the way.
for
Like
them
a
to
wet
get into the
blanket?
park to be insulted.
What?
He brought his wallet. He paid for them to get in.
He's just like a dummy that follows him around.
Yeah.
I remember I was doing bouncer a couple of years ago, and there was this girl, and she's pretty, and she's fun, and she was like, I not that my job was to watch everything, but she was very bouncy, and her husband used to stand behind her all the time. So she'd be chatting to all her friends, and he used to stand there holding his drink and just sipping away.
Like a bodyguard.
Yeah, but he wasn't, because he was small, weak. he looked like he
Maybe
was
he was
easy.
an introvert and was uncomfortable in social situations involving alcohol.
Don't go then. Don't look like a tit. He literally just stood behind her. Do you know, you can try. There was nothing wrong with him.
He was just quiet.
Maybe he
You're
can't
making
dance.
it sound like I'm the tit now.
You are.
Well, you just don't like quiet people.
No, but like, he was... And he can talk, because I spoke to him and say, hey, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Don't elaborate.
We'll leave it there then, I suppose, yeah.
I am... You are what? Good. All right, okay.
Having a good
Out.
time? Yeah.
Why are you throwing me out? Because you wouldn't talk.
And she was bouncing around the place having a great time.
I just found a very weird mismatch between
But
the
isn't
two of
that the whole opposites attract, like black and white? And blah, blah,
Do
blah,
they
blah.
though? I
think
think we've
they
both
do.
learned that lesson.
Yeah, multiple times.
Yeah.
You must have found every bollocks in Ireland and brought him home.
That's a bit unfair.
Not all the time.
The problem is...
So if you think it's you, it's not you. It's not all the time.
No, the problem is there's always 3 in the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 3. Oh, it's 2 of
So
you.
the two
give
of
him a
us, yeah.
moment.
It's a twofer. Always a twofer.
Not in a good way.
Do you remember though being out when we were younger and fellas would come up to us and be like, "Hey, 2v together," and it'd be like, you understand from our perspective that would be incest, and they're like, "Oh Jesus, like,
don't
like
care if
ruin
you're-
the joke." It's
Yeah.
like it wasn't funny,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, you're a princess. No,
Or something.
incest. Okay, princess, let's go.
That's such a delicious thing to say. So she's not, anyways. The
The outcome of this week's Am I the... See you next Tuesday.
Men are changing. Men are changing. Like, I was below in the library the last day with Freddie, right? And there was this picture up in the wall of, God, what was his first name? John, I think, John Finn. Probably have all that name wrong. But he was in the IRA.
Oh,
and
yes.
he was the leader of a couple of different groups.
Sean Finn.
Sean Finn. And he was the leader of a couple of groups around this area here in Limerick. And he was feared by the British Army because he'd killed so many of them.
Killed.
Right? Killed. But he was eventually killed himself when he was, and like he'd 23 years of age. He was 22,
Imagine at that
23,
age.
and he'd look at him and
Why would you want
What
your
were
son
we
to
at that
mature
age?
into a war zone, mature quickly, and
Yeah,
be
exactly,
feared
yeah.
like that? Why would you want that life for them?
what?
As in, you're a product of your surroundings. If that's your environment, you'll harden.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, but
All we had was whispers. That was our battleground.
like at
That's
20,
a nightclub for anyone who doesn't know.
like he was exceptionally, because he was he was exceptionally good,
Exceptionally what?
Good.
Delicious.
malicious against the British. Oh, that nearly rhymed. But like he'd killed so many people at such a young age.
What was his kill
and-
rate or kill count? Is that what you call it?
Oh, it must be massive. And
Like-
it was like,
Imagine 23 and being the cause of loads of people losing their lives.
I know. It's
that's what I
insane.
mean. Like he was exceptionally
But that's an unfair
malicious.
comparison. We're post-war, so you can't say that men aren't hard. Like, bring the war and then see how they react.
Women
Just
have never
because-
changed. Women are just hard survivors.
Hard as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'd agree. I think men only have changed. There's a lot of fannies these days that if war did start, they'd probably join the other side.
Well,
Just
no,
to
you
keep
then
out of
you've these
harm's way.
groups of young male incels, which are that's worrying.
Arguably the most dangerous fraction
Of
The incels?
the human
Incels, yeah.
species. Yeah.
What is an incel?
involuntarily celibate, and they're angry because women won't sleep with them. Basically,
Yeah, women are like, ew, grow a pair. And they're like, why don't I murder you?
I'm the
Lots of
nice
people, 'cause I
guy,
can't cope
TM.
because I'm a nice guy.
I'm
Yeah.
such a nice guy. Why won't they sleep with me? I deserve it. I should get it. Mm-hmm. It's fascinating, actually.
It is, yeah.
their take on the world. Yeah.
I think we should actually, I was going to say bring it back, but I don't think it's happened yet, is bring back purging.
Oh my, I would have so much fun. I vote.
Yeah, what if
Purge?
you-
Yeah, yeah. A night where anybody can go out and basically kill all around them.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think I've probably gathered a few enemies over the years.
I know, and you get one night to go for it.
No. Well, that's way too much work. I'm tired in the evenings.
It's a bit
I don't want to go
Hobbesian.
around killing people.
Well, it's a day, so you'll start early in the day.
I'd have to. Sure, it's like drinking. You'd have to start early in the day at this age. Stay to your knees after a day purging.
That's also true, yeah. But then you can't even come home and lie in bed.
And blood
'cause you
does not
couldn't
come out of
sleep
clothes
easy.
easily.
Dump them. Just wear pennies. Into pennies. I'm sure.
Boiler
that,
suit.
Like, if there's a purge coming up, pennies always do seasonal stuff. So they'll have a
That's
purge
true,
season.
yeah.
True.
Might have an old
Seasonal
Friends
purge,
logo on it or
boiler
something.
suit, yeah.
Yeah. Do
No,
you know the
it'll
way
be
they always put
Purge.
logos on it? Yeah, it'd be
Happy Purge Day.
No, but then you've all those stupid colours in pennies now. Like you'd have a beige boiler suit. Like they wouldn't even have thought about the blood on the boiler suit. Wouldn't be good quality either. You'd
would.
never get it
Claret
out.
red.
It's literally for one day, so all you do is wear it for one day and then you burn it. It's ritual.
Would you wear a balaclava?
No, I want them to know that it was me.
Of course he would.
Come
Jeez,
on,
you'd have
guys.
a fine long line. But you're at an advantage because you're strong.
I'm at a disadvantage because I call
He
random
can't hide
strangers
anywhere.
25. I call. One second, give me a second. I haven't eaten yet for the people that are wondering what's wrong with me.
His brain isn't braining.
I call 25 people strangers every week.
I feel like there's one extra word in that sentence that doesn't need to be there. Say it again.
Yeah, it does actually feel that way. I call 25. God, words are difficult. I need to start reading books, I think.
Absolutely.
I'm watching
Expand
too much
your
TV.
vocabulary.
I'm watching too much Supernatural.
Shit TV.
I stuck with it. I did. I'm on season 2 now. It is picking up. I'll give it to you.
Season 2 is where it gets good. Season 1 is kind of everywhere.
Yeah, but all of them are that because they do this thing where they sort of introduce the character and they build their story behind them or whatever, and it can be a bit boring.
So
but yeah,
juicy.
it's picking up, so yeah, I'll give you that. But no, not for me. But oh yeah, calling loads of people. See you next Tuesdays online. But all of
Do you
those
know
are
what?
trolls.
Instagram is a bag of wet shit.
Okay. Explain.
Because, right, okay, so I had 400,000 followers on Instagram. Instagram decided to delete me, right?
And he wouldn't be a bit bitter about it or anything.
So Instagram is suspended me, sorry. So when you get suspended on Instagram, they say to you, do you want to appeal this? I couldn't hit the appeal button hard enough and I drove my finger through the phone to hit the appeal button. And I appealed it. I appealed that, what day is today?
Saturday.
So I appealed that last Wednesday week, which means this is day 14, 10 hours, 50 seconds ago. I hit the appeal button 14 days ago.
Wednesday week ago
Well, sorry,
wouldn't
14,
make it 14.
15.
Wow, he really needs to eat
Numbers and words today.
numbers.
16
okay?
days ago, they deleted me, right? 16 days ago. And they said on the 16, yeah, 2 weeks plus 2.
Thursday, Friday. Well, I suppose on
16.
Saturday morning.
What day is today?
Saturday for a second time.
Wow.
Okay. 15 days ago.
A long time ago.
We can cut that bit out and go
One
again.
second now. It
Have you a
happened
notepad and a
Wednesday,
pen?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3 and 14 is 12. Is 17 days ago. Right. So it happened 17 days ago.
Probably
And
happened
ins-
last week now. He's that angry. He's double
Okay,
the time.
It happened an hour ago. It happened 17 days ago. And Instagram said to me, oh, hit the appeal button. And we normally get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. God, I can't believe I got that one go.
I think they're probably as good at counting days as you are.
So they said, we'll get back to you within 24 or 48 hours, 17 days ago.
So they didn't come back.
No. So what you can do in the meantime is dust your fingers off.
I was wondering what that was.
So they said, like, I've read every form to do with this because obviously it's important to me because not only is it just a Instagram personal page, it is one of my ways of earning money. So
money
it's
maker,
basically
yeah.
for me, for you, it'd be like, imagine walking into a job tomorrow and saying, sorry, Chris, we don't need you more. Bye. And they just close the door in your face. Oh, if you want your job back, you could hit the appeal button down there. Sound.
Bye.
But
Yeah, no,
when
I
you're
know what you mean.
when
I
you're
know, yeah.
dependent on the money.
Yeah. Which is the
And
crux
then as
of it.
well, for me, it was all the contacts that I made down through the years and my friends and shit.
Yeah,
Do you know when you're trying to spell their name and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't spell her name. How do you spell John?
How do you spell Ed? So what's the outcome? Nothing.
So anyway, things you can do. There's so many scammers out there. And when you're desperate, you will fall to these scammers as I did.
You were scammed.
Yeah, a little bit.
And you keep making fun of me the time I was scanned like 20 years
Scanned?
ago when
What did they scan you for?
scammed even with 2 M's. Like the time that I got caught, you were like, ugh.
Yeah, but you're an idiot. They caught you
It's funny
with a big
when-
trap. They literally went, walk in here, Chris, watch this. Go on, watch this.
Go on, tell us how you got caught.
So anyway, I have a couple of friends on Instagram. They said, get onto our guy. He got our page back, but it's expensive. And I was like, what's expensive? They said, it can be anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000. So I was like, do you know what? That's fine because I'll make it back. Got in contact with him and he was like, it was been so weird. He was like, okay, I'll try and get it back. And that was in the conversation. I was like, an hour later, okay, are you gonna, oh yeah, just send me your details. So I sent him my Instagram name and my email. And he was like, okay. And then I was like, saying to myself, okay, what? So he was like, okay, I'll try and get this back. Didn't text me for 3 or 4 days. I said, how's this going? No reply. Text 2 days more went past. Are you talking back to me? Still no reply. So I got on to the other 2 guys that sent them to me. I was like, what is up with this fella? He's not messing me back. He goes, okay, we'll nudge him. So these guys have a combination of like 2 million followers. So they would be big clients of his.
Okay.
So they nudged him and he was rude back to them, which I only learned recently. He was like, just wait. So then he messaged me after I was texting him like an X.
And he's looking at that going, like you say, reading that.
I'm not
Encyclopedia.
Reading that, not reading that essay. And he eventually texts me back and he goes, just wait. So that was about a week ago now, today. Just wait, it says. I can't wait. So I was like,
I don't think you have a choice.
you don't, which is so annoying. So he was like, just wait. So he eventually got back to me about 4 days ago and said, okay, I'm working on this process. He logged into my Instagram. He says that we can try to get this back now. Then he said to me, okay, your account seems to be permanently deleted. There's a 50% chance I can get it back. Wait 1 to 10 days.
1 to 10.
No,
So where are we now? Day.
Well, you see his counting
No.
now.
Counting is great. So I went on his page and I went down through his stories, his recovery stories, whatever. And people said, oh, lost my page, got it back in an hour, thanks so much, blah, blah, blah. All these people were saying that he got it back within an hour. There's something so sketchy about this. And I don't know what it is.
An hour for them. But how many followers do they have?
Like, doesn't matter.
Does it?
Exactly, does it? I don't know. No, it doesn't actually, because the 2 guys that I know, the 2 guys that I know have loads of followers, way more than me. And he got it back for them within an hour.
So, but like they're not going to send you onto a scammer. Do you know what I mean? They're
No,
friends
they
of
didn't.
yours.
He's not a scammer. God, I'm making a really long story out of this.
Yep.
Long story short, he says, oh, Instagram got back to me and said, yeah, sorry, your account is gone. Thank you, goodbye.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever.
That's it.
So I got on to your man and said, hey, they're after saying this. He goes, oh well. And I was like, is there anything you can do? Help me out. I need this page back. Okay, so I'll put you on to my brother. He's really good at getting them back. He's more expensive than me, though. And I was like, this sounds like
and
a...
he just
How big
puts
was
a
the
fake
window?
Mustache on, and he's like, "Hi, I'm
That's
the other
literally
guy."
how it felt. It was, 1 second, speak to my brother. Hello. Hello. He says he's more expensive though, but he will 100% get it back. And I said, okay, so how much? 6 grand.
What?
Oh.
No.
And I said, I said, hello, okay, what? How much win? And I said, not. I said, that's too expensive. He goes, 5 grand. I said, nah. I said, I'll give you 4 grand just to play the ball, you know. And he says, okay, text me back 5 minutes later. Your account will be back with you within 1 week. Just like that. Haven't got it back yet, no, by the way.
When is a week up?
Now, the scammer I was telling you about, so he looked up other people that were... He's looked for no money off of me.
Well, it's a kind of no win, no fee.
Exactly, yeah. So he can get it back and then you pay or nothing happens. Which is a fair
Okay.
assessment. Because the thing about him is, if he gets it back for you and you don't pay him, he'll be like, okay.
Yoink.
He'll
Yeah,
pull the plug
exactly.
on it.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah.
he's in power. But there was other ones in that I've read fake. I'm such an idiot when I think about it. I read fake reviews, but see, like that, when you're hungry, you will eat shit. I read fake reviews about this account, fella that can get accounts back. I'm going to do a reel on this Instagram when I get my page back and out these. And he said, so I spoke to him, he goes, yeah, I can get this back in 45 minutes, just pay me $100. And I was like, see, it's so believable. And his page was so believable. He spent time on his page.
This guy for the thousands?
No, this other guy. This is a new
the fella for 100 for 45 minutes.
So this is a new page
right.
that I found. And he says, I can get it back for 45 minutes for $100. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And like I went down through his page and I saw recovery, and it's like you were saying, it's coding.
Yeah.
He's a coder. His name is Zach Codes. Cunt! Give him 100. He's like, okay, I'll message you back 45 minutes later. Message me back.
Bye.
Now send on your knickers. Yeah.
And he said, okay, so can you message me back 45 minutes later? You'll receive an email off of the company. So this company emailed me and said, yeah, you need to pay 205 and then we release your page. I was like, no.
It's
Trousers
still an awful
down.
lot less than 6,000.
It's a scam though. So I was scammed. Anyway, that's enough of that.
There'll be no more about that, I
There'll be no
suppose.
more about
We'll
that.
never bring that up again, ever.
Talk about it lots in my head.
Yeah.
So now we're going to move on. Sorry about that. Should probably delete
Now
that
that we're over that angry rant.
We're moving on to Dear Pa. Insert love music.
I do love the music, I have to say.
Music's
It's really
good,
good,
isn't
yeah.
it? Dear Pa, my friend uses me for sexual content and I'm secretly the customer that keeps paying her to do it. I've read this. This is crazy.
Say that again?
I'm going to. Me and my best friend, who is a girl who I'm insanely attracted to.
Okay.
She only sees me as a friend though, since she is a lesbian and would never be in a relationship with a man. She confided in me that she started making sexual content online for extra money. It's not that big, but it's enough to pay her rent each month on top of her normal job. She has a full-on secret Insta, Twitter, OnlyFans, etc. It came as a shock as I asked her so many questions about it, and she briefly showed me her account while we talked about it. She then dropped the bombshell on me that she wanted me to help her with a video someone paid for. Apparently they were tired of the solo content. I won't get into the specifics because I'm not sure the rules here, but she wouldn't do full-on sex since she doesn't like guys. Are we up to date with that?
Okay.
It was more of a fetish thing. She made it very clear she just needed a penis for the vid and she trusted me, but she was going to do it for money, not because she liked me, and that she'd give me some of the profit if I helped her. We did it, but I also memorized her username. And I waited a couple of days and subscribed to her anonymously. Ever since then, I've been doing the same thing, paying her anonymously for videos. I know I can't say it.
Was it delicious though?
Ever since then, I've been doing the same thing, paying her anonymously for videos that would include a guy just so that she keeps using me. I feel bad deceiving her, especially since she gives me back some of my own money, but I feel like this is the only way I would have this opportunity.
That is delicious.
Is he
With an M.
actually asking if he's the asshole? So not only is he a rapist, but he's stupid.
It's really devious. There's no
Extremely
argument there.
devious.
He's after, without her knowing, turn her into a prostitute.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
And he's even getting a 50% reduction on his fee because the money is coming back to him as well. This is so devious on so many levels.
Oh my God.
Crazy. God, there's so many horrible people out there.
Oh my God.
And all because he's infatuated with her. Again, another guy that can't take no for an answer.
Yep.
We are surrounded, people. Women.
Everyone's
That's
surrounded.
well, like, okay, fine. What happens when she finds out? Because she will.
He will go to jail. I wonder, can you do him jail for that? He's not breaking the law, is he? Is he? I don't know. Technically,
Is
he's
he
not.
breaking the law?
It's a deal between her and him.
Yeah, but she doesn't know about it, so it's not a deal. A deal is where two parties agree.
Well, technically,
parties
she's
agree.
providing a service that's being asked for. She just doesn't know who's asking for it.
Yeah. It's not against the law.
But it's not par for the course either. I mean, you shouldn't have to expect that behaviour, really. It's morally corrupt. There you go.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
there's
an
probably
asshole.
legal implications there, I think. It's
God,
just a
when
really
she finds out, she just
awful thing to do.
She just has to take it.
Well, she doesn't.
Well, she is.
Is it not a cybercrime in some way, shape, or form? And
That whole thing, I
assault
think, is against your will, or there's non-consensual.
But
well, I
it's
suppose
not
the thing is, it would
it's not
be
consent.
non-consensual if she knew.
Exactly my point.
She wouldn't consent to it.
There is no consent because she doesn't know it's him.
Technically, she does know.
But she doesn't know.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know it's
Anonymous.
him. That's a weird one.
It's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd hate to be in charge of that one, trying to find a crime.
In charge of it.
So what you're saying is,
I don't
know how you'd deal with him.
I think he knows he's the asshole. There's no question there
This
of
is
whether
Dear
he's
Pa.
an asshole or not. Oh, sorry. Dear Pa.
He could be sectioned in, am I the lunatic?
Am I the absolute cretin?
Can you imagine when each wants to try something new? All he has to do is send her a message.
That's why I'm saying it's so devious on so many levels.
It's manipulative. Have a crack at
Highly.
that one.
Manipulative. Oh, yes. Got it. One. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Dear Pa. Wow. What a story. What a guy.
What a guy. What a stand-up guy. Yeah. I bet he's one of the nice guys as well.
If he told her and she was like, bravo, I did not see that coming. Fair play. You're unreal.
Unless the money's big money, I doubt she'd have that reaction.
And they ended up together.
No, they wouldn't because
Oh
she's
my
not
God.
that way inclined to. I tell you what,
That sounds like a Disney
I'd triple
movie.
or quadruple my fee from him and give him nothing in return.
I can't, she's doing gay for pay, obviously, right? Because,
Gay
she's
for pay?
not. She's doing the opposite. She's doing stuff that she's not orientated with. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we live in a capitalist world and you make money however you make money.
I couldn't do that.
No.
I couldn't.
Pretend to be gay for money?
Yeah. No, sir.
I don't know how anyone even does.
Am I doing it
an
right? I'm not even
OnlyFans.
sure. I have one, but I'm still not sure.
I know someone through someone who had an OnlyFans. I don't know if they still have it, but they were able to buy a house out of it. And hats off. Kudos to them. But no, couldn't.
I think there's a lot of head stuff to deal with afterwards.
Well, maybe you're just not very... what would you need to not be to be able to do that?
You'd
Too
need to have a
self-aware.
completely disjointed relationship with your sexual orientation and not value it in the same way that most people do in society.
There you go.
What she said.
What she said.
So remove emotion from it. That's purely
For
transactional.
yeah, exactly, for monetary gain.
Oh, imagine dirty old men.
Yeah.
No. No, sir.
Dirty old men what?
Watching it. Buying it off you. Even the thoughts.
Do you know what I think worse than that is? Having to massage a dirty old man.
Stop.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
no, immediately no.
Because I was
Absolutely
I was thinking about getting into a physio one time. But can you
And
imagine?
then I thought about the dirty old men.
literally, the dirty old ones. I'm tight there, my grind. Are you? Yeah. Will you stay tight? You.
They don't be going to physios, do they?
Everyone goes to physio.
I don't.
Everyone should go to physio.
Do you remember the time we went for massages in Killarney and I was assaulted?
I'm
And-
like,
and I
get
paid
your
for it.
elbow
I paid-
through my
I
rib
paid for her
cage.
to assault me. I didn't know what a deep tissue
She
massage
came out.
was.
She came out of the room. I was like, "That was amazing," because I'm like, "Go harder." She came out of the room with tears in her
I
eyes.
was like, what's the number of the Garda station there in Killarney?
Oh, it was just deep tissue.
Well, I
Deep
think
tissue.
it was
She hit bone, soul.
That's the idea of
There
it,
wasn't
yeah.
an organ untouched.
You
No,
need that.
I wanted to fight back, but I didn't because I was face down.
Fight away.
What's that? Prone? I was lying
Everyone should
prone.
get that now and again. You need that.
Everyone should leave me alone and never touch me again, ever. That
Leave you
was
alone.
assault. Sorry. I'd say she saw me coming and she must have not liked me from before.
I remember we went to this fella in Limerick before, me and Lena. And straight away, big hairy fella, creep alert, my was tingling. So I was like, okay, I'll go first. And it was like a back massage, right? Came out and I was like, wow, I feel violated. And do you know
What
the
did
worst?
he use to massage your back? His penis.
Why is that not normal? I can feel the vein on my back. Do you know, worse than his Mickey, he used his arm. Right?
Worse again.
Worse again. Because he had one of these arms where there was 3 inches of hair. And he was grinding his arm
Static.
off my back. And I
was like,
could feel the
Did your hair stand on end then?
It was like a dog dragging himself across my back. It was disgusting. And I was so
Imagine all
thin.
the oil and sweat stuck in his arms.
And yeah, do you know what I mean? He's smelly.
And dander.
And he was French.
What has that got to do with anything?
No, but he was French.
Okay.
So he was like, you are so tint. And I was like, that's because you're so hairy, you cunt." And I was like, get me out of here now. Okay, I think I'm done. So I left.
Mom! I'm telling my mom.
The dog did something to me.
Lena went in after you.
Lena went in after me.
Please
and I was
tell
I'm
me.
sorry you allowed her to go in after you.
Did you warn her?
Enjoy.
In fact, tense up as much as you can.
Enjoy the hair. And she was like, what? She went in, right?
Unrelated. How do you feel about gorillas? I'm saying you said to Lena. Lena's, I like them. Why?
Okay.
No reason.
Okay. Do you like hairy dogs? Wet, hairy dogs on her back. Okay. So she went in for the back massage. He was rubbing her back for 2 minutes and goes, okay, you can turn around now. She was wearing no top. And Lena was like, how about I don't, you psycho? And I said, no, it's okay. I need to work on your dorsemi across there. You know, the dorsemi which connects to here and the dorsemi connects there. I need to rub that out really
I'm going to walk out through that door to me now in a second.
And she was like, okay, I'm finished now. Bye.
Were there any certificates hanging on the walls?
Yeah, but it was in
The windows were blacked out with like black plastic and sellotape.
It was like, I are a physio in crayon.
No regrets.
No regrets. Help me written
No
in
money
blood
back.
on the wall. Regret nothing. Where did you find him?
Oh, Jesus. In France.
In a back
You were
alley.
in France.
No.
Oh,
He's
I
in
was going to
Limerick.
say that'd explain the accent.
He's in Limerick. So if anyone out there is using a French fella for physio, don't, because you will get assaulted by a wet, hairy dog.
Right.
Moving on. Our film and review for the week. Siobhan, take it away for your IMDb 2.
So this week...
I've heard these also behind the scenes. You have looked these up.
I didn't.
I know for a fact you did.
I did not. I absolutely did not.
Just to try and beat me this week, but
No, I didn't.
go ahead.
I watched Dune 2 again.
Excellent.
Excellent movie. I absolutely love it. In fact, I'll watch it again and again and again because it's so good. It's so good.
No, it's excellent.
It's okay.
It's the
It's
second part of the
excellent.
first book.
They make you want to like it so much.
Correct.
They succeeded.
Yeah. Doesn't everybody
like
do that? What's your point?
Job done.
It's really good. It has everything. There's just a great
It's got
story,
sand,
great acting.
it's got
There's
dunes.
sand and monsters in the sand.
It's so confusing. Do you know the 9 part?
Are
If
you paying
look down-
attention?
Yeah. If you look down to check the time and then look back up, you're gone. You're lost. It's like, where did he come from?
I didn't have that
No,
problem.
I didn't have that problem.
That sounds like a you problem, in fact.
So annoying.
Why would you want to check your watch anyway?
Check the time, it does it.
Anyway, really, really bloody good. I highly recommend. Obviously, watch the first one and then watch the second one and pay attention and don't look at your watch. And the second thing that I watched...
You said, no one says bloody, do they?
I say bloody a lot.
I know, yeah. You picked it off your...
No, I didn't.
I say bloody if I have to mind my language in front of people.
That's why
say
I
bloody
use it.
if there's blood coming out of me, and then they'll say, what's
I
wrong with
am
your arm?
bloody.
And then I'll say, it's just a bit bloody. That's the only time I'll ever say bloody. You're saying bloody because of an A.
No, I know. No. I've had that word for a long time.
All right, yeah, I'm bloody.
Anyway, the series that I watched, the way you'd
know
be
what's
trying
the
to.
sign
Why
of-
don't you shut up while I am talking?
Lips moving, still talking.
Anyway, a series called Taboo with Tom Hardy.
It's a series.
It's a series. It's really, really good.
What's it about?
2017.
It is highly rated, but I watched that. It's so hard to understand him.
It's absolutely not. And I'd look at his face all day long. It's not. He comes home from Africa and his father has died and there's an inheritance and there's a relationship there with a half sister. And it's basically that story until they set off again. Really, really good. Highly recommend. And it's dark and gothic and kind of Victorian and it's brilliant.
It's a good storyline, but you can't understand him. He sounds like he's from a mountain in Monaghan.
And that's his take on a South African accent, is it?
No. No, he has his own British accent in it.
I remember looking it up
Very
at the
lovely.
time, and a lot of people had the same issue. They couldn't understand him. And he has that a lot in all his movies. He
No, there's
mumbles.
only one series where you cannot bloody understand the main character, and that's The Witcher. What?
Oh, I
Was
was
that
nodding
man
there. I
saying?
wasn't going to agree with you, actually.
You can't understand.
No,
The
Tom
Witcher.
Hardy
Henry
in
Cavill.
No. Couldn't watch
what, the
it.
Peaky
It actually
Blinders.
annoyed me.
I couldn't understand him in that.
Yeah, because he mumbles a lot. Okay, that's our two, Siobhan. You literally Googled two high-rated things. Cause
I
they're so
didn't.
random
I'm
and
giving
old.
stuff that I'm watching or have watched because actually I didn't watch much TV this week because I was very busy, actually.
So you said, give me two high top IMD things.
Well, no, I've just
and I
finished
wanna watch
Taboo
them.
and I watched Dune 2 a couple of weeks ago.
Carry on, Chris.
Okay, my movie recommendation is Incoming. It's a new one on Netflix again. It's a kind of a coming of age comedy, another easy watch. It's not Oscar worthy or anything.
2024.
Yes.
Yeah.
D from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is in it. And also Bobby Cannavale. I love him. He's very funny. And it's that typical kind of character that he plays. And it's good. Just a nice, easy watch again. And the other thing that I'm watching that I'm absolutely... And I love when I find a series like it. You know the one where you can't stop watching? It's so good. Chaos. Oh, my God. And the lead character in it was my first crush ever.
Who?
Guess.
Guess.
Brad Pitt.
No.
Ew.
Brad Pitt's nice.
No.
I
If
wouldn't
was to
touch
do
him with
gay
yours.
stuff- If I was to do gay stuff, I'd probably pick him.
No.
Ew, no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's like a million other fellas better looking than him.
You always do that. You always go against the grain and pick some fella wearing wellies.
No, Daniel Craig. He's fucking beautiful.
He's
No,
not.
I wouldn't go for him either. No, actually.
He's
He's all
gorgeous.
wrinkly in his head.
Travis Fimmel.
Who?
Travis Fimmel.
Who?
You have a computer in front of you.
Do you see that square yoke in front of you?
Travis
Fimmel.
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 Femil?
I don't know.
Fimmel. Oh, I think I know who it is.
Is he a drummer?
Nope.
What is he?
An actor.
Don't know.
An
I
actor.
wouldn't take it from.
Vikings.
No. Vikings,
Yes.
yeah. No.
Which one?
No.
The lead. The dad. Ragnar.
Oh,
Oh,
Ragnar.
he's in,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd agree there.
Yeah.
Ragnar looks a bit like Brad Pitt.
no.
Like loosely related,
Would you
maybe?
not say Brad Pitt was unreal in Troy? The long
No.
blonde hair.
No.
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 Fight Club?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No. There you
said
are
I
no.
can
wrong.
see why people find him attractive, but
Anyway.
not for me.
The lead in Chaos is Jeff Goldblum.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Stunning.
I can see it, yeah.
Stunning.
Yeah.
But like, what an excellent series. Cannot wait to start watching that
I've
again.
just started it. It's
excellent.
really good.
Excellent. Highly recommend that one.
All right,
Go on.
Patrick, your go.
See, I'm in this position where I'm still watching Supernatural because there's 114 episodes
Jesus
in a
Christ.
season. But I'm going to go to some things that I watch on the side, which is the series I watch on the side is Rick and Morty.
Oh my God, I love that. It's so funny.
Me and Freddie watch it now and again, and I know Freddie should watch it, but
Eric sure he doesn't know half the stuff that does be going on.
Rick and Morty.
I wish he would stop repeating it though.
You looked up that.
I
You
didn't.
100% looked that up.
I'm telling you, he's the one cheating.
Hang on now.
bloody did.
Did I not put this into the group there a couple of weeks ago that I said Rick and Morty is so good?
Like you couldn't have looked it up then. Don't believe you for one
No,
second.
I mean like
No.
6-7 weeks ago before
That's
this.
horse shit. Anyway, movie.
Guess who's winning?
Liar.
Oh my God.
The movie, we watched it yesterday morning when we got back from Portugal. We watched the second in-game
Endgame.
Avengers in-game.
Oh.
That's what we watched. So that's like 1 million IMDb, I think. Thank you.
I think those movies are stupid.
Oh my God, they're
Avengers
so good.
Endgame.
The two
Rubbish. Your
No.
man with the hand with the jewels and like, nah.
Was it the 2018 or the 2019?
None of them.
The latter one. The longer one. It's 3 hours and 5 minutes, and I wish it was 6 hours. I wish it was 700 hours. I'd watch every minute of it. I wouldn't. And
All day long.
And I'd thank you for it.
Okay, let's go to our scoring. We'll do series first.
I win.
So I said Taboo.
Taboo is like 3.
8.3, motherfucker.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a half right. 8.3.
Oh my God.
Chaos, Chris. 7.1.
I don't care because I like it.
I know, I'm a bit disappointed. I feel like it should have more. Okay, and Rick and Morty, you absolute
I'm flipping
scrotum.
9.8 or something.
9.1.
Oh, for
God.
God's sake.
Oh, I didn't know it was rated that highly.
9.1. Oh
Sure.
my God. Is it a 9 though? I never heard of
9.1, yeah.
I haven't either,
Wow,
actually.
look at your, it actually looks surprised. Sure. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know it was 9.1 on IMDb. Look how surprised I am.
I didn't know it was. I knew it was high because we were watching it last week, and then I came across the thing on Facebook
Where it had the IMDb rating. Is it?
and it was top comedy series of all time, and that was like number 1. I was like,
That'd be a fairly good indicator.
but loads of people are giving out in the comments saying this. The biggest joke is this list. A lot of people didn't think it was. Oh, Friends was third.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, it's
time and
fairly
place.
universal.
Okay, on to movies then. Dune
yeah.
2.
I'd say don't even bother reading out my one.
Dune
I can't even
2,
remember what you said.
8.5.
Dune 2, 8.5.
Incoming,
Go on. 5.6.
5.8.
Oh, we're 2 away.
And Avengers 8. 8.4.
Did I beat you?
I win.
Oh.
You picked Dune 2. It's okay. I liked it.
Murder on the dance floor.
I'm just going to say like Chris, it's okay because I just wanted to watch it.
It's okay because I like it anyway. I don't
I
care
like it
about
for
anyone
me.
else.
I forced Freddie to watch it. Watch it!
Oh, like that meme. He's opening her eyes
Birds,
up.
was it?
Yeah,
Bird
yeah, yeah.
Box or-
All right.
So I win.
Again, and he's so humble.
It's tough to top, I will say that.
Imagine being related to
'Cause I
that.
have to think
It's
Lonely at the
exhausting.
top.
The only thing is like I'm not watching anything other than
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
I am finding it difficult still.
No, I'm going to stick with it. I want to get
I like the way
hooked.
like in this seasons they add in different little themes.
In 7.
Season 5 and 6 they add in different themes. There's one thing where like it starts going through time zones, so they can
Oh.
jump back and forward.
Oh, I don't know if it depends on the time zone. Where are they going to?
They only go back for an episode and come back home again. Come on here, lads. It's like 45 minutes is up. Come on.
Do you remember Quantum Leap?
That was so good.
Oh, I loved that show.
So the best
What's
thing-
that on IMDb? Actually, I'm recommending that one now. Anyone that has never watched that, go back and watch it.
Do you know my favourite episode?
Shut up.
Yeah. Shut up.
They did.
Shut
If you
up.
know, you know. Do you remember the one where they made him come back as Adolf Hitler?
I don't remember that one.
Do you remember? Yeah. The start
Quantum
of the episode.
Leap, 1989 to 1993. So that'll just give you.
4 years of it. 4
Yeah.
seasons, so is it?
Oh, wow. Guess the rating.
Has to be good.
Go on.
Guess it.
Oh, 6.7.
8.4.
8.2.
Wow. That's actually really good.
That started that episode with Adolf Hitler, right?
Yeah.
So do you know the way he used to wake up? Turn around and give his wife a flog. And I was like,
don't
"Ooh."
A
remember
marshmallow.
What?
A marshmallow. He gave his wife a marshmallow. A flog.
That's a flump.
Oh, a flog.
You're some flump.
You would want a flump?
Flump inside the head, you. Guess who's next? Yeah, and then it turns out he looks in the mirror and he's wearing the uniform.
Oh my God.
I remember 2
remember
episodes,
that one.
like I've seen all of them. I can remember 2 episodes. That and the,
And
other,
the other one. Who was the fellow that used to help him jump? Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what a great episode.
Anyway, folks, that is us. Thank you very much. Make sure you check us out. The podcast1@gmail.com, or you can email me, Patrick O'Dwyer @me.com. Get in touch with your stories,
Ghost stories.
ghost stories, stories in general. If you want to be on the Dear Pa, or if you want to be the Am I the See You Next Tuesday, make sure you contact us. As always, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Siobhan might
Thank
say
you.
Oh, she said it herself this time.
Hey, up for that. Next
Progress.
week, we'll see you next week when I will be getting reports back from Wolf Tones
And Instagram, I suppose.
and Instagram, hopefully. 7 days, I'm told. 7 days.
The Who's. When did you start that clock? And were you counting the days right?
I'm counting them. That clock started at 3:30. What day is today? Saturday, Thursday.
Right.
So,
We'll have
on
progress.
Instagram, don't work weekends.
7 working days.
7 business days.
Same thing.
I need food.
Get this man some food
Thank
immediately.
you all. I will see you later.
Bye.